Finish chewing.
Well, that's on the stream now. We're live. Welcome, everybody, to Wrestling with Trivia. It's 101. Some of us are still in the same clothes. I wonder why. We got a one-on-one match here for you. Introducing me, your host, JPO. But now, the Andy Richard and my Conan O'Brien. First of all, Eddie, how you doing, man?
I'm here, and I'm on time. What a novel concept.
Hey, if you got any questions, throw them out because I'm running out of questions now. I think I got some here for you. All right. Introducing now, first of all, he threw out the challenge because they've been waiting for this. Well, let's go to first to Richie, Nemo, Goodacre with the rabbit dog.
What's up, man? Man. I did drop a challenge. It's happened sooner than expected, but I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm confident. Let's do this.
And now Nico, you are his opponent, Nico Suave Regoli. Tell everyone about the plug.
Oh, okay. Trivia-a-thon 3, Valentine's Day 2021 from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Matches simulcasting on their various YouTube channels as well as my Twitch channel over the course of a 12-hour period. Donate.thon.org/campaign/trivia. The number for THON, the number 3 is the link where you can donate to the Four Diamonds Fund. You're going to help cover the costs of children battling cancer at Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital. Each donation is in tribute to Kevin the Smasher Smets. And if we reach $3,000 or more, if you donated the most individually to this cause, I will make a very poor decision and get a tattoo of your choosing. My very first tattoo, to be exact. And pulling back the curtain of kayfabe, we literally just finished the Rumble. I was not happy with my performance. Richie was still on the call. I remember he called me out after a recent match he had. And so I'm like, hey, Jordan probably still has some questions left over. Let's do a match.
And luckily I did. And I had no idea how long the last one was going to go. We shaved a couple of rounds off too. So luckily I had some left over here. So you guys have what's the remainder of the Rumble. All right, guys. My first question for you is, who is the only person to hold the WWF Light Heavyweight, the WCW Cruiserweight, and the TNA X Division title?
Question.
Okay.
All right, what you got, Nico?
Well, since we were talking about him backstage beforehand, I figured Jerry Lynn.
what you got, Richie?
Jerry Lynn.
Oh, no, looking for X-Pac or Sean Waldman. Jerry Lynn never held any gold in WCW.
I was going to put him.
He didn't. I swear that I thought he did with Mr. JL. He didn't.
Pretty relatively short run. They didn't amount to any titles. Good one though, 2/3, and he did have a WCW run though, so not a bad wager there. What pay-per-view did Edge shave Kurt Angle's hair? I'm good with just the name of the show.
Great show.
You mean just the name of the show?
Well, I just meant you don't have to give me the exact year if you don't want. I just want the name of the pay-per-view.
Very underrated show, actually.
Richie, what you got?
Adam Pearce.
Was that Judgment Day?
I don't know. Was it Nico?
I thought it was one of the King of the Ring pay-per-views.
Looking for Judgment Day. Richie nails it. Yeah, by King of the Ring, he fights Hulk Hogan, actually.
Yeah, because I know they had a match at Backlash. Kurt Angle wins, and then they continue.
Weird wig.
What former WWF and WCW tag team champions challenged for the IWGP tag titles at the second Wrestle Kingdom?
Can you repeat the question?
What former WWF and WCW tag team champions challenged for the IWGP tag titles at the second ever Wrestle Kingdom? What you got, Nico?
Team 3D, the Dudley Boys.
What you got, Richie?
I thought about them, but I took the Steiner brothers.
Steiner Brothers is correct, giving Richie his second point here.
I was gonna put them, and I wasn't sure if Rick was still wrestling at the time.
At that point, yeah, but I think maybe to this day.
Team 3D
popping up
have
here.
like the junior IWGP heavyweight tag titles.
So they had the
No, they're the normal.
IWGP titles
Yeah.
while they were in TNA,
Yeah.
and that's where I got the idea of like, they must have gone to Wrestle Kingdom and won it there, then brought it to TNA, and then ruined the relationship with New Japan by having that title change that they did not approve.
Oh, that's right.
It's a good guess because they are technically two WCW Tag Team Champions. I didn't even really think of that at first. They are technically WCW champions. Next up, what was the name of WCW Nitro's final episode? So basically, you know how Raw this past week was Legends Night? What was the name given to the final Nitro?
Oh man. Can I ask
Where?
those different questions?
Why is Brian Zane's wealth of knowledge from the videos he does not retaining in my brain?
I don't know. I'm just gonna put something generic.
If you're an OSW fan, you would know.
I am, and I've watched this episode. I watch it many times. I watch it to go to sleep. I put it on.
All right, what you got, Richie?
I just said something generic. Farewell. I'm pretty sure I'm going to kick myself in the ass.
Nico.
This technically is referencing something else that happened in wrestling, but I didn't have any other guests, so I went with the curtain call.
No, it was nothing to do with their final episode or like the finality. It was Night of Champions. They had all
that's
done
right.
online.
Yeah, it was they did the Night of Champions thing before WWE. Yeah, they did something. Yeah.
What kind of match did Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns have at Great Balls of Fire?
This is actually a good show. I was mocking it. Because what a stupid name for a name.
The name just is wacky, but yeah, there's some decent stuff to it. Well, what's the other match? Is it Joe and Brock of that? I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Went 7 minutes.
How long?
They went 7 minutes, but it was
really
spectacular.
I was gonna say, like, I don't hate it. Usually, I dislike when it's that short.
For some reason, ever since they started the brand split, a lot of things have started to blend together in my brain.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely have that problem. All right. Oh, Richie, are we in? Are you still looking?
Yeah, no, man.
All right. What you got, Nico?
Wasn't it an ambulance match?
What you got, Richie?
That's what I have.
Yes, indeed. Ambulance is indeed the correct answer. And if this was the Rumble, Richie would have eliminated Nico, but it's not the Rumble, so we're still going.
Thank God. Hey, this is basically me saying I want a second try to do well.
Who won the 2019 Women's Money in the Bank match?
2019.
The Money in the Bank ladder match also, like the winners just blend together nowadays. Like you don't know which one is which from which year.
Do you think they should do this year's Royal Rumble as a cinematic match like they did with last year's Money in the Bank?
That would be cool.
30
You
people?
know what?
How?
I don't know how you do that, to be honest.
What you got, Richie?
Instead of eliminating over the top rope, you throw the people off the building like they did with Aleister Black.
Yikes. Good
Murder.
Lord.
What you got, Richie?
Was it Bailey?
What you got, Nico?
She is the greatest dickhead heel, Bailey.
Yes, indeed. Bailey.
I love Bailey. I love Bailey. She's my favorite.
Hey, who wants a baby? Who won the second ever Royal Rumble?
I really hope I'm not mixing up the first and the second winners.
Oh, could be.
Which was
Nico.
actually, yeah, go ahead.
Nico, what you got?
Well, I think Richie and I have the same thing because I can see it on his board. Big John Stud.
I think he had it too. What you got, Richie?
Sorry, yeah, Big John stuff.
Yes, indeed.
Which was actually the first official pay-per-view, right? The first official Royal Rumble pay-per-view.
Yeah, because 88 is the USA Network, which is a TV special.
Yep.
And it's only 20 men, also another reminder. All right. 58. What was Rikishi's masked gimmick in the WWF?
He had a
Greg
massive
Hunt, so
gimmick.
funny.
I'm guessing Nico's not familiar with it. Richie is dancing.
And fun fact, he had a WrestleMania match with that gimmick.
Yeah, that is true. And I own this action figure. So, like, it
Was
wasn't
it 13?
super quick.
Okay, I have something.
All right, let's see. Nico, what you got?
The mystery person who hit Stone Cold with a car?
He did it for The Rock. Richie?
It was the Sultan.
The Sultan. Yes, indeed. The Sultan.
And he had no tongue, so he had the Iron Sheik do his promos
What, Eddie, what was the Mania match? I'm blanking on it.
against Rocky Maivia.
It was. Okay, thank you. Okay, that would have been my guess if this was trivia. All right. What was the name of the dog the British Bulldogs came to the ring with?
Can you
Oh.
please ask a question from the year 2000 or closer to present day?
The next question's 2003.
Okay, that might help.
All right, cool. But for now, 1980s question.
All right, you wanted me to name British Bulldogs dogs?
Yes, just the
How
dog.
Okay.
One dog.
Yeah, this sounds like a reasonable name.
And it was a female dog.
Eddie gave it away. That helps. Did that change your answer?
No, it actually helps fit in more.
All right, good. Richie,
Matilda.
what you got, Nico?
Oh, now I feel stupid. I wrote Ginger.
Matilda is what we're looking for. Matilda. All right, here's your 2003 question. What was the name? Sorry, I'm laughing. Of 2003's Macho Man Randy Savage rap album.
I listened to it the other day on Spotify.
That track.
Yeah.
All right, what you got, Nico?
Is it Bonesaw is ready?
That should have been.
Say it again.
Be a man.
Yes, sir. Be a man. Where he's referring to Hulk Hogan.
That's a fucking Mulan song.
Yeah, be a man. And it's also the name of Randy Savage's rap album. Number 61. Okay. Here's a question I think is up Nico's alley, for real. The League of Nations in the WWE consisted of Sheamus, Rusev, Wade Barrett, and who? And whenever you're ready, Richie, just show us.
Alberto Del Rio.
What you got, Nico?
We don't talk about him that much anymore, but Alberto Del Rio.
Fuck this guy.
Yes, you were both correct, by the way. Rikishi has held tag team titles in the WWE with what two wrestlers? Now, I'll give the point to whoever has the most, or if you both tie.
Rikishi, man of the many
So,
gimmicks. More so, I think, than Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Actually,
You know, if you look at Cage Match and like you go to Rikishi, that he has like a whole line of aliases. Like it goes down the line. It's Rikishi, Rikishi 5'2".
I think he made his debut when he was like 18 years old.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's with the WWF from like 92, 93. He's one of the Samoans.
Way before that, he was in
Oh,
one
is
of
he?
those turkey celebrations on prime time.
Oh, like that kind of thing. Okay, right. I got you. All right, Nico, what you got?
I just assumed it was part of his Too Cool faction, Scotty Too Hottie and Grandmaster Sexay.
You got half right. Richie.
I got half right too because I couldn't read that. Scotty Tahodi and one of the other guys from Austin Arms. I can't remember his name.
Come on,
It's
Head Shrinkers.
Oh, I had Shrinker. Oh, yeah, but anyway, yep. Let's forget that question happened.
Okay, well, you both get a point. We're looking for Scotty Too Hottie, but the person I'm looking for on top of him was Rico. Remember Rico?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Judgment Day where he was a mystery opponent and they accidentally won the titles from Billy and Chuck.
Super
Rico.
Kick Rico.
Yeah, what's funny is he's also won the titles with Charlie Haas. That's been a previous question. I believe both people forgot about him on that question too. So poor Rico has been forgotten about at least twice on this show. Next up, Ron Simmons and who were known as Doom in WCW.
Oh, I remember.
Good old 1990s question for Nico.
And they were managed by.
Hey,
Ted
up
Long.
next, we're back to 2003 for the next question.
Oh,
You have
And it's
some
not a
very
rap
favorite-
album, I swear.
You have some very favorite years, don't you?
Yeah, I know. It worked out that way, didn't it?
The sad thing is, I know I've seen Ron Simmons in a tag team in the few WCW stuff that I've watched. I know, like
That was
Teddy
probably
Long.
this guy.
Teddy Long was the manager.
I can't.
Got the manager.
Many hats. Teddy Long.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This might be it.
Oh,
I'm going to kick myself because I know the answer, but whatever.
Okay, let's take a shot in the dark here.
what you got, Nico?
Is it Tony Atlas?
What you got, Richie?
Probably a better chance of having the answer right than me and Kim and Sullivan.
Oh no, looking for Butch Reed, everybody. Butch Reed.
Okay, yeah.
Natural.
Next up, who made their WWE wrestling debut at Backlash 2003? Richie, by the way, at double digits currently.
I'm not sure about this, but let's see.
Believe in the heart of the cards, Nico.
Gotta believe. Richie.
And this young whippersnapper is still wrestling today. It's Bill Goldberg.
What you got, Nico?
Oh, now I feel like an idiot. I wrote Randy Orton because I was like, didn't he debut in 2003? And now I realize am I right or am I wrong?
Nah, I'm looking for Goldberg.
God damn it.
His first match was with The Rock after his vignette was aired on Mania the month before.
Always these fucking WCW guys that
Well, don't worry, because I got you a good old 1990s WWF question here. Who was the hockey playing wrestler in the WWF?
Originally, it was supposed to be Jericho.
I am definitely losing this match. That is a given.
That's funny. I could see that with his dad being one.
I'm surprised they never actually, utilized the fact that Jericho had a famous dad in WWE. Like they never brought him into WWE and do something. But whatever.
And yeah, Orton's on TV by 2002. He debuted on TV. All right, well then,
Yeah.
Sure.
Nico.
I Brooklyn Brawler feels like he would get into a couple hockey fights.
Richie.
I only know this from the gimmick battle royal. The Goon.
Oh, for fuck's
Yes.
sake, that's right.
The Goon is what we're looking for here. Yes. As he mentioned, the Gimmick Battle Royal, WrestleMania 2001. What was, sorry, Nico, another good old mid-90s question for you. What was Aldo Montoya's nickname?
I want to punch your head off your body and use your ass as a field goal right now.
Oh, it's so violent. Up next, though, we're in the year 2002.
I
I've been watching old ECW shows, so I know because the fans wouldn't stop.
All right, Aldo Montoya's nickname, you said?
Yes, sir. What you got, Richie?
I didn't actually know the answer, so I just put just incredible rat face knacker.
Nico?
I wrote the great Aldo Montoya because I don't know.
We're looking for the Portuguese Man o' War. Portuguese Man o' War.
Folks watching at home, what you're watching right now is someone getting entirely dejected emotionally the longer this match goes on.
We're almost there. Four questions.
I might challenge Eddie just to redeem myself and then make things worse for myself.
I don't know if I have that. I don't know if
Hey,
I
I'm
have
not that bad of a jobber. Come on.
Yeah. What would happen then if you lost that one too?
He did well against Dex, and I'm doing pretty shitty tonight, so I don't think I should push my luck even further.
You can't just use people as redemption fodder. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
What was the name of the stable that consisted of Christian, Lance Storm, Test, and William Regal in the WWE?
You got this, guys. Come on.
After this, we go to the year 1988. I think we're both in. Yes.
Think so.
All right. What you got, Nico?
It's all starting to just jumble together from under the pressure, but was this the Un-Americans?
Richie?
I also had the Un-Americans.
Yeah, you guys got it. You got it.
Oh, thank
The
Christ. I wasn't sure
Un-Americans.
because I couldn't remember if Test was Canadian or not.
Yeah, he is another
was.
Canadian boy. Yes, sir. Number 68. Who did Hacksaw Jim Duggan eliminate to win the first ever Royal Rumble? Who was the runner-up? And it wasn't Roman Reigns. Don't worry, we're getting a lot more current after this question, Nico. We're bumping up 7 years to 1994.
Watch it be a movie question.
No, I think I only had 2 this entire time.
All right, I know I've looked this up at one point.
I've got it here, but I haven't watched it in ages.
Jordan, do you got any questions from the 70s?
I usually don't. I usually don't have many that are that old. I usually go 80s and above.
All right.
Who did
That's
Edge
set up.
Indeed? Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
So anyone's game.
No, it's not. Richie's ahead of me by like 7
I didn't mean to
points,
laugh.
and there's 2 questions left after this.
No.
All right, I got my answer.
All right. What you got, Richie?
I just said one-man gang.
What you got, Nico?
Was it the greatest Twitter troll of our generation, Iron Sheik?
It was one man gang. Richie got it. All right.
The African Dream.
Who was the special guest ring enforcer? Oh yeah, Hakeem. During the main event of Survivor Series, 1994. I actually have a question up next from last year. So you're welcome, Nico.
I don't think I'm thinking of the correct Survivor Series, but let's see.
We shall find out. Nico, what you got?
Fun match.
So I'm remembering that Ken Shamrock was the special guest enforcer for Stone Cold versus Bret Hart. I just don't know if that was at Survivor Series.
Well, it's also too early. No one's there for about another 3 years. What you got, Richie?
Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Oh, did you got Chuck Norris?
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
It was
Really?
Chuck Norris.
Jeff Jarrett did a headstand with after that. hit.
Final question now. Who was John Moxley supposed to face at Fyter Fest 2020?
Oh man. So
Nico, real quick with writing the answer.
I know shit that happened from 2008 onwards. When you get from 2000 to 2008, that's where it starts to get a little murky. And then when you get to the 90s and everything before that, that's when I'm like, oh dear God, why am I here?
I just love the smile on your face right now. You look like Ashton Kutcher just about to punk somebody.
you do actually.
And it's not a reference I thought I would hear.
Camera here. We got a camera there. Where's Dak Shepard? All right. Are we in, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Where's my house?
Nico, what you got for 14 points?
So I remember he was supposed to face Brian Cage, and then that match got postponed because Renee caught COVID.
What you got, Richie?
Oh, that's right. I said Lance Archer. I think what he is right.
Brian Cage is the answer I was looking for, bringing Nico to 7 points. But Richie pulling out a great match here, 15 points. Nico, man, what can you say? I mean, Richie just had he was on it tonight. He 15 points is a big score here. So far in singles competition, undefeated. Richie, Nemo, Goodacre. Any parting words, Eddie? You look great. Is that Conrad behind you?
Yeah, Conrad and Eric Bischoff.
I see that now that the screens are low. When your screen was tiny, I couldn't tell. Any parting words, Nico?
Yeah, I think I need to take a break from watching content on the DDT universe and maybe put on the WWE network and watch a bunch of shit from before I was born. Because there was obviously I'm not prepared for if something from before the year 2000 comes up. And it showed greatly tonight, both in this match and in the gauntlet we did beforehand. Because I was just not on my game today, and part of that was because the questions were in time periods where I was not an active wrestling fan, and I need to fix that. If I want to be a champion, if I want to have a chance at beating Dexter, I got to make some adjustments. But
that's the spirit, Nico.
That's basically how it works. And gotta win. If you want to win, you got to put in the work, and obviously I have some work I need to do. But before that, one last time, Trivia for Thon 3, February 14th, 2021, from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. That's Valentine's Day, folks. Simulcasting on YouTube and Twitch, various YouTube channels, and my Twitch channel. I'm purposely avoiding putting the wrestling matches that are on the card to counter program NXT TakeOver, because that would be a stupid move. Another stupid move that I am going to do is if we raise $3,000 or more and you are the highest individual donor to my campaign here, I will get a tattoo, my very first tattoo, by the way, in your design, and it will stay on my body for forever if I don't cover it up or get it removed, which will be equally as painful. But anyway, donate.thon.org/campaign/trivia, the number 4, THON, the number 3. All proceeds go to the 4 Diamonds Fund. They help cover the costs of children battling cancer at Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital. And all the proceeds are in tribute to Kevin the Smasher Smets, who is battling cancer himself, stage 3 colorectal cancer. Last I checked, he had just begun the chemotherapy. It's kicking his ass, but he's hanging in there so that he can live a healthy life and finally be with the family he just started a few months ago.
Very well put, Nico. Absolutely, absolutely. Richie, good game, man. Any parting words for your adoring collective of fans out there?
Well, truthfully, Nico, the reason I called you out is because I knew you were a tough competitor, and I wanted to challenge myself. So that was all that was. So yeah, big ups to you. I think if there was more sort of, New Japan Ring of Honor, you would have me.
Oh, absolutely. If there was anything from when I actually started wrestling onward, then yeah, I would have done a whole lot better.
But yeah, no, it was really cool, really good game. I'm glad. I'm actually glad we had this match now to redeem myself because I wasn't, I too wasn't happy with my performance in the Rumble. So that's cool. And yeah, donate to Triviathon 3. And yeah, also I said this last time. I believe me and you, Jordan, have unsettled business. I know you're the host, but get another host in there. I want to verse you in a match.
We will. Hey, Nico, you should host me and Richie sometime.
Sure. Who's writing that match?
Huh?
Who's writing that match?
You. I said you. Host. The host writes.
Oh, no, Nico's going to fuck with me now. It's going to be a handicap match.
I got a question ready just in case.
Yeah.
So
Eddie,
you can host it, Eddie. I'm down for more people hosting.
We can use Eddie's questions. I'll write questions if you make a donation to my campaign here.
All right, we'll do that.
Okay, that sounds good.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, Nico, Richie, Eddie, JPO Jordan Purcell saying thank you so much for watching these past 101 episodes, or 1 or 2, however many you've watched. Like, subscribe, hit the ding dong notification, tell your sister, your brother, your parents that you love them. Good night.